And our team coverage continues of a winter storm that is having a huge impact across central Indiana. We have dozens of accidents, all because of, well, the rain earlier has turned to ice on roads. On top of that, we're dealing with snow falling, gusty winds, and much colder air. We're down to 8 degrees in Indianapolis after temperatures early today in the low 40s. That means we've dropped more than 30 degrees in a matter of a few hours this afternoon into this evening. We're down to 3 in Lafayette, 5 in Terre Haute, 6 in Greencastle. The winds are starting to pick up, so wind chills are sub-zero from -10 in Kokomo to -11 in Indianapolis to feeling like 17 below zero in Lafayette. Even if you don't end up with the heavy snow out of this weather system, we have icy and snow-covered roads and dangerous wind chills for the entire area that will continue as we head into the holiday weekend. This is live Doppler 13 radar, and thinking we may need to make a bit of an adjustment to snowfall potential northwest of Indianapolis. You can see the snow is pretty light, but it's east where we're really concerned with some heavy snow rates from parts of Decatur County, so Greensburg south over toward Westport into Connorsville, approaching Liberty, Rushville as well. This is where we find the heaviest snow. A pocket of steadier snow in between Bloomington and Nashville as well. Still snowing across all of Johnson County into Marion County, Brownsburg, Avon, Plainfield as well. It just gets much lighter as you move north and west. Tipton, Sheridan, Kirkland, we still have some snow and some snow showers around the Frankfort area, also into Lafayette and Logansport and the Galveston and Kokomo area as well. So that sums up live Doppler 13 radar. We've seen road conditions go from wet to terrible in a matter of a few hours. The wet roads now into parts of Ohio, everything locally is ice or snow covered, and that's going to be a concern overnight. And as we head into tomorrow, even as we see the steady snow wind down, there's going to be blowing and drifting snow, strong winds, and those dangerously low wind chills that really will lead to some treacherous travel. What we're watching very carefully is this little impulse that's developing now down to our south and west. How this behaves is really the concern for those snow totals. And right now, thinking it's this area, Indianapolis south and east, that gets the higher totals with lower totals to the north and west. So stick with this. This is something we're going to monitor hour by hour for you as we head through later tonight and the early part of tomorrow. We stay under a winter storm warning until 7 o'clock on Friday. In your Friday forecast, this really sums up what this winter storm is bringing us. Not only the snow, but the cold. We'll start tomorrow 8 a.m. at 7 below zero air temperature, but wind chills that could be 30 below or colder. We're still going to be below zero midday with a few snow showers around, and highs on Friday afternoon only in the single digits. And Sean, this is going to continue over the next couple of days because really we don't see the winds easing much until we get later into the holiday weekend, having a huge impact on air travel and on the roadways. I know you've been keeping a close eye on traffic along with the weather. We've had a couple of semis do lots of trouble on the roads, 465 and then 65 south of town.
Yeah, and the problem too, if you step outside and kind of look at your sidewalk or your road, you can go back out there Saturday afternoon. That's probably what it's going to look like because of how cold it gets tonight and how cold it stays tomorrow into Saturday morning. We're starting to see some of that blowing now. I want to show you what it looks like. This is 465 Rockville Road. That's a combination of snow, blowing snow too. You can see the visibility is dropping there. And yes, we still have the cleanup that's continuing. That is northbound 465 east side at 56th Street. Still closed there. We also had a closure southbound 65 near Lafayette for an overturned semi. So we've been talking about the wind gust ramping up, and here you go. We're over 30 now. These will continue to ramp up overnight tonight, and by the time you wake up tomorrow morning, we're talking 40, 45 mile per hour gust, and I think the worst will be yet to come tomorrow afternoon here. So this is our camera. You can see downtown. This is 65. That's traffic heading toward the east. It is slow moving. This is our vantage point as we look toward the circle, and let's set the stage for you. As I mentioned, we've got a ways to go. We've got numerous accidents around the metro area. and I suspect we'll have much more. So let's show you temperatures, single digits now, and we're going to probably drop about another 16 to 20 degrees by the time we get into tomorrow morning. These wind chills will drop another 30. So if you step outside and feel it, it's going to feel even worse. And so a brutal stretch run that we're going to be in for Friday here. So it's looking rather rough here. That wind chill tomorrow, take a look. It does not improve much at all. The wind will be ramping up. Let's work you through this. So now, and you were showing that, the heaviest band for now is about 50 miles east-southeast of Indy. We've got the gust going on right now. Those gusts will continue. Someone was asking me, when are we going to get a break from the wind so they can, you know, he's a snowplow driver, get to start working on some of these driveways. Don't see that happening until about Saturday night. We've had our flash freeze, and we look for relief. Does not show up in terms of temperatures until early next week. By the time we get into tomorrow morning, 8 below, and we'll be sub-zero Saturday morning, sub-zero Christmas morning, and then we will start to ease that. And Angela, believe it or not, we could be staring down some 50s as we say goodbye to 2022, and could be talking about some rain and thunderstorms down the road to open up New Year's. We'll tackle that when we get there. We have to get through tonight first.
Yeah, it always is interesting around central Indiana, talking about near blizzard conditions tonight and temperatures back into the 40s toward the end of next week. So very active weather pattern. Obviously, we'll continue to keep you updated. This is the latest heaviest snow setting up east and southeast of Indianapolis. We'll continue to keep you updated. Have another update for you in about an hour.